Hi everyone, let's create some grunge text in Photopea. We'll do it by using a layer mask. So let's get started by adding a new layer down here. Clicking on this box, I have a new layer. I'm going to hide this and I want to color that layer a different color. Let's see, which color should we use? About green. Click OK. Paint bucket underneath the gradient tool. Bucket. Take the text tool, click. Now I typed in, but it's very small. So if I click on there, I triple click on that, I can come up and make it larger. I want it even larger, so I'll type in 250, more than that. Okay. I think I will have, see, I could come, since it's in a font family, I can come down. I'm going to do a bold because this works well when you can really see the effect. So actually, I'm going to make it all caps. Okay, move tool. I can move it to where I want. I would also like to make this a different color. So up here is where you color your text. How about light green? Okay. Now for the layer mask, you need to make a layer mask. It's called a raster mask. It's right down here, this white rectangle with the black spot. If I click on that, while I'm clicked on my text layer, it created this box, white box, which is a raster mask. You would need to come over here and hit the D for default, so that you have white and black, and this switch is one to the other. You want to have black because this is the brush you're using. So brush, let's go find a brush that we can make a texture with. How about, could try this one. I'll make the size really large, and I can create by just clicking on here, I can create this texture. And you can use, now that I didn't quite like, so what if I do switcher, and the white will actually add it back in. So the white reveals, the black conceals. So I can switch again if I want to kind of, another thing you can do, I'm going to copy, I'll copy this layer. So layer, duplicate layer. Now I can, so if I go on the move tool, I'm on the new layer, I can actually move, oops, I'm not on that. I have to be on my text layer, so I can move this down. And because I would like to make a different texture on there, I think I'm going to unhook the layer mask and drag this one to the trash and just make a new layer mask. Okay, so now it's a new layer mask. Now I can do another technique. So my brush, I'll go up to, oops, the paint bucket, brush. Let's go to, what else, what other techniques can we do? I'm gonna use this brush size. You can also play around with opacity of the brush, so I might not want it to be fully opaque. And if I right, let's bring this a little closer. on my brush, and I can maybe make little cracks in it. You can use any techniques that you want. You have to be clicked onto the layer mask. So you can see how this one that I made before, I did certain little cracks. I did that texture sponge, and I also used a round brush for the one on the bottom here. So that's the basic idea. And you can also add layer styles. So if I come here, layer styles are when you double click. Let me show you that again. I'm on my text layer, double click, 2 clicks, click, click. If I click drop shadow, it'll make a shadow for me. I could make an inner glow. Maybe I don't want that. There are lots of things that you can do. Gradient overlay. Oh, could kind of make it gradient. Then I could also choose which colors I wanted to have. Like for example, I could choose a color down here for that. I picked green, so put color picker, click OK. And then I could click over here if I want it to be a different color. Click on there. How about I could pick a sort of an orange color. And that's a gradient overlay. So there are a lot of things that you can do to it by working with these. Opacity. All right, so the sky's the limit. Sure to click OK, and have a good time.